Hello, everyone. This is the newest chapter of the Dragon Ball Super manga, and this is quite an interesting chapter we got going on. First, it got Jaku and Bulma going off to Zanu Sama to ask him about what he knows about the Dragon Balls. He gets to, they all get to the planet, and first they have a talk about how how Jaku's quote unquote girlfriend dumped him, and it's kind of funny. They get back to Zanu, and you see like he can ask questions, but only if you give him a kiss on the cheek, and depending on the whoever kisses him on the cheek and the quality of the person that's giving him the kiss depends. Like it determines like how many questions they can ask. Like since Jaku is a male, he can only get one question. But since Bulma's female, but she's old and her boobs are kind of saggy, their exact words is because of those she only gets three questions. So between their four questions, they only really managed to get one decent one out, and that was just talking. The only good information they got is that between the sixth and the seventh universes, there's only seven of the Super Dragon Balls. So it's not like seven Dragon Balls in one universe and seven in the other. Total, there's only seven Dragon Balls. So that means that Champa has been sneaking into the sixth universe and stealing the Dragon Balls that were in that universe. So that's kind of interesting. And then we go to Goku and Vegeta training in the hyperbolic time chamber, and they say that they've been training there for 3 days total, so they got 3 years worth of training in that room. So they're going to be quite a bit stronger than what they were already. And we get sneak at Beerus's next competitor in his side, which is a goofy Manuku, which is this goofy looking dude with big nipples, and they just make even his nipples make a jiggle sound, and it's just so weird. It's so weird to see this kind of character in Dragon Ball, and the fact that they're just acknowledging how silly this is and how funny it is. I like it a lot. You see, all the characters are traveling in this kind of glass cube that Whis has come up for everyone. Krillin is there, Satan. Gohan isn't there, and Goku asks Fidel why he wasn't there, and Goku starts to call him a little shit. So between this chapter and last chapter, he's not really too happy with Gohan lately. So not too good with him. So get to the planet where the tournament's being held, and you see the Dragon Balls are orbiting the planet, and they're pretty big. And we see Supreme Kai and Kibito, oddly enough, and Goku goes up to him like, how are you two apart again? And apparently they used the Dragon Balls from Namek to wish themselves separate again. So that's cool. It's good to see Kibito again. Uh, his consciousness kind of disappeared once they fused. So it's good to have his personality back again. And we get to see the fighters on Champa's team. One is kind of a Piccolo looking guy. Not really Piccolo. He's not really in the making, but like he has the same kind of build, same kind of serious look. Got a what could be a little Saiyan, kind of a giant puffy cat thing, and a giant robot, and one that looks almost exactly like Frieza. In fact, that's what this chapter ends with, is Vegeta saying Frieza, question mark. Alright, guys, please let me know what you thought about this chapter in the comments. Of course, I put all the pages in here so you can feel free to read them at your leisure. You can follow me at Twitter at twitter.com/SSJAutomod. You can Instagram me too, SSJAutomod. You can follow me at Twitch at twitch.tv/SSJ_Autobot, and I'll catch you next time.